Disclaimer. Please forgive me now if there are any mispronunciations in this video. Lake Manitou was created in 1827 due to an 1826 treaty between the government and the Potawatomi Native American tribe was established, at which the U.S. was required to build a mill in which the tribe could use to grind corn. However, the Potawatomi Indians would come to fear the lake due to a particular inhabitant they would come to name Meshkenabek, an evil spirit of the lake that would keep them from hunting or fishing near or around the borders in fear of angering him. There are quite a few sightings after the lake was made, one as early as the same year. The men building the corn mill saw a dark 30-foot-long serpent-like monster with the head of a horse. 1838, the local blacksmith named John Lindsay would see the animal while riding along the lake front. It raised its head 3 or 4 feet above the water, as described in the Logansport Telegraph. The head, he described it being about 3 feet across the frontal bone, and having something of a contour of a beef's head, but the neck tapering and having the character of a serpent. Colored dingy, and the bright yellow spots. It turned its head from side to side with an easy motion, an apparent survey of the surrounding objects. 2 weeks after the John Lindsay sighting, in July of 1838, 2 fishermen by the last name of Robinson would have an up-close encounter with the monster of Manitou. One evening, the 2 men were fishing on the lake when they saw a large disturbance in the water a distance away. Thinking it was a school of fish, the men began to row their boat in its direction. But as they did, they noticed the disturbance started to move towards them. As it approached, they saw a creature of nearly 60 feet in length move rapidly under the surface of the water, and soon they felt fear, when they realized it was swimming directly for them. They began to swim back to the safety of the shore, but their speed couldn't beat that of the creature. Suddenly, a large gray head broke the surface of the water and lunged up, before shooting back down into the water and out of view. Only after a fair amount of time had passed did they feel comfortable enough to continue their rowing back to the shore. In May 1849, a fisherman reported that he had harpooned a very remarkably long fish. It measured about 7 feet long, which was shorter than the monster had been reported. 20 years later, in 1969, a woman named Carol Utter and her teenage son saw a huge fish surface near their boat. She stated that the creature was longer than her 14-foot fishing boat, and she did not see all of it in the water. On one occasion, at which I can't find any information on, the creature was described as having plate-sized scales, a scarlet head, and eyes that radiated red light. There is a tale of the creature living deep in the lake, but was eventually killed by the hero Manitou, who stopped it from swallowing people by becoming its victim. While inside the serpent, he did a war dance and stabbed it in the heart before hacking his way out, allowing other victims to escape. Some may ask how the creature ended up living in a man-made lake, while some believe that the creature came from one of the smaller lakes prior to its creation. What do you think? Did you like this video? Want to support this channel? Please check out my Patreon page where I create content on cryptids, hauntings, alien abductions, serial killers, and much more. Can't support me there? Like, comment, subscribe here.